Welcome to Next Gen Garage, and today we're diving into a muscle car legend reborn for a new generation, the 2026 Chevrolet Nova 396. A nameplate that once ruled the streets in the late 60s and early 70s is officially back, and Chevy isn't just relying on nostalgia. They're bringing modern engineering, cutting-edge tech, and raw American muscle together in a way that feels both familiar and completely new. So let's fire it up and see what this modern Nova is all about. When you first look at the 2026 Nova 396, the classic influence hits instantly. Chevy has clearly designed this car for enthusiasts who grew up admiring the original. The long hood, short deck, and squared-off stance carry the old-school attitude, but everything has been sharpened, sculpted, and modernized for 2026. Up front, the LED split headlights feature a retro-inspired rectangular shape that blends seamlessly with the aggressive black-out grille. It immediately announces itself as a performance car. The body lines are a perfect blend of muscular and aerodynamic. You get wide rear haunches, a slightly raised tail, and subtle side vents that serve both cooling and styling purposes. The car sits on 19-inch forged alloys as standard, with optional 20-inch performance wheels wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires. The stance is low, mean, and unmistakably Nova. But this car isn't just about looks. Under that long, sculpted hood sits the heart that defines the 2026 Nova, a 396 cubic inch V8. Chevy understands what the Nova badge means, and they didn't disappoint. This 6.5-liter naturally aspirated pushrod engine roars to life with a tone that's pure American muscle. Chevy tuned it for both raw power and modern efficiency, delivering an estimated 515 horsepower and 4,990 lb-ft of torque. And yes, it's rear-wheel drive only, just as it should be. Paired with this iconic engine is your choice of a 6-speed manual transmission or a 10-speed automatic. The manual is clearly aimed at purists. Short throws, mechanical feedback, and a clutch that bites just right. Meanwhile, the 10-speed automatic offers lightning-fast shifts and launch control that gives the Nova 396 a 0-60 time in the mid-3-second range, depending on configuration. Chevy also dialed in the suspension system for serious performance. The 2026 Nova 396 rides on a magnetic adaptive suspension setup, which constantly adjusts damping 1,000 times per second to keep the car planted during hard cornering. Brembo brakes with 6-piston front calipers bring this beast to a stop with confidence, and a limited slip differential ensures that monster V8 power is delivered to the pavement without unnecessary drama. Step inside, and the cabin strikes a delicate balance between old-school feel and modern functionality. Chevy avoided going full digital, instead mixing analog cues with advanced tech. The gauges have a retro font, but sit behind a modern 12-inch digital cluster that can switch between classic and modern displays. The dash features aluminum trim, circular air vents, and a clean, driver-focused layout. In the center, a 10.2-inch touchscreen runs Chevy's latest infotainment system with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, 5G connectivity, and built-in performance telemetry. But unlike many new cars, the Nova still gives you physical knobs for climate control and a proper mechanical shifter. No electronic toggles here. The seats are heavily bolstered performance buckets wrapped in leather and Alcantara, with optional contrast stitching in Nova exclusive colors. Chevy also offers a classic package that adds houndstooth inserts as a throwback to earlier muscle car interiors. Now, let's talk about how the 2026 Nova actually drives. On the road, the car feels alive. The big 396 V8 responds instantly, delivering a deep surge of power even at low revs. There's a sense of rawness that you don't usually get from modern performance cars. A deliberate decision by Chevy to make the Nova feel mechanical and connected. The steering is quick and precise, with just enough weight to make spirited driving feel engaging. In the corners, the magnetic suspension keeps the Nova composed, offering impressive grip and stability. It's not a lightweight sports car. This is still a muscle machine. But it handles far better than the classic Novas ever did. Hit the throttle on the exit, and the rear end steps out just enough to make you smile before the limited slip diff hooks up and rockets you forward. Chevy also paid attention to everyday usability. Even though it's a performance car, the Nova 396 includes adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring, lane keep assist, and a full suite of safety features. The ride comfort, especially in touring mode, is surprisingly smooth for a car with this much attitude. So what's the overall verdict on the 2026 Chevrolet Nova 396? It's a powerful return of an iconic name. Chevy successfully blends vintage muscle with modern engineering, giving enthusiasts a car that feels authentic but not outdated. It's loud, bold, fast, stylish, and full of character. In a world where cars are becoming quieter and more digital, the Nova 396 stands out as a celebration of pure driving passion. If you love classic muscle but want modern performance, this car is exactly what you've been waiting for. And that legendary 396 badge on the fender, it's not just for show, it's the real deal. Thanks for watching Next Gen Garage. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the hottest machines of the future. Until next time, keep your engines roaring.